Welcome in, everybody. Drop in your names, guys. Sean, welcome in. All right, Sean, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Subscribe and drop your names. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go, guys. Everybody welcome in. Welcome to my live. Drop in your names. Let's go, guys. Everybody hit that subscribe button and drop your names in the comments, guys. Welcome back. We're doing name writing on the sand. Let's go. Who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome to my live, guys. Drop in your names. Let's go. Who is after Sean, guys? Everybody hit that subscribe button and drop your names in the comments, guys. Welcome in. We're doing name writing on the sand. Let's go. Who is next, guys? Everybody drop your name in the comments, guys. Welcome to my live, guys. Let's go. Who is next? Everybody please subscribe and drop your names, guys. Once you subscribe, you're going to see the comment option there, guys. Welcome in. Elise, thank you so much for subscribing, Elise. Here you go, Elise. All right. Then we have is Juliet. Welcome in, Juliet. Thank you so much for subscribing. This one is for you, Juliet. Let's go, everybody. Hit that subscribe button and get your names done. Here you go, Juliet. Who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names, guys. Once you hit that subscribe button, you're going to see the comment option. Welcome in. We're doing name writing on the sand. All right. Who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names in the comments. Welcome to my live. Who's next, guys? Everybody get your names done now, guys. Welcome to my live. All right, then we've got is Inez. Welcome in, Inez. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go. Who is next, everybody? Let's go, guys. Everybody hit that subscribe button and drop your names in the comments. We are doing name writing on the sand right now. Let's go, guys. Who do we have next, guys? Everybody welcome in. All right, then we've got is Melina. Thank you so much for subscribing, Melina. Here you go. Everybody welcome in, subscribe, and get your names done, guys. All right. Thank you, Melina. Who's next, guys? Madison, guys. We've got Madison here. Here you go, Madison. Thank you so much for subscribing. Madison, thank you. All right, then we have is Ryle. Welcome back, Ryle. Thank you so much for being back. Here you go, Ryle. Everybody hit that subscribe button and get your sand names done, guys. All right, then we've got Brooklyn. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for saying that. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Let's go, guys. All right, Brooklyn. Thank you, Mary. Welcome in, Mary. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mary. This one is for you, Mary. All right, guys. Who is next, everybody? Bring on names, guys. Let's go, Gabby. Welcome in, Gabby. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, everybody. Get your stand names done. Just subscribe and drop your name. Then we have is Emma. Welcome in, Emma. Thank you so much for subscribing, Emma. Here you go. All right, then we have is Addie. Thank you so much, Addie, for the sub. Here you go. Everybody, for those who have subscribed, drop your names, guys, in the comments. Okay, we've got Addie, right? Here you go, Addie. Thank you so much. Next, we've got Bella, guys. Welcome in, Bella. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Bella. Let's go, everybody. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Then we've got is Alia. Welcome in, Alia. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go for Alia. Thank you. Welcome to my live, everybody. Let's go. Next, we've got is, who is that? Ella. Welcome in, Ella. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Ella. Here you go. Who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in, guys. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Mayor, welcome in, Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Mayor. All right, who's next? Then we've got is Gavin. Welcome in, Gavin. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. Okay, who's next, guys? Then we have is Karishma. Welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing, Karishma. This is for you. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Then we have is Yukoi. Welcome in, Yukoi. Thank you so much for subscribing, Yukoi. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names in the comments. Just like Corey. Thank you, Corey. Thank you for the subscribe. Everybody, let's go, guys. Drop your names in the comments. Just like Tamay. Welcome in, Tamay. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Tamay. Here you go. All right, then we have is Melina. Thank you, Melina. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Melina. This is for you. All right, then we have is Norek. Welcome in, Norik. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody subscribe and drop your names in the comments, guys. And let's go, Easton. Welcome in, Easton. Thank you so much for subscribing, Easton. This is for you, Easton. Let's go, guys. Then we've got Sanam. Welcome in, Sanam. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sanam. This is for you, Sanam. Next we've got is Mila. Thank you, Mila. Everybody keep typing your name, guys. And I'll pick it once I see it, guys. Then we've got is Baba. Welcome in, Baba. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go. All right, then we have is Judah. Welcome in, Judah. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, guys. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Then we've got is Eclipse. Welcome in, Eclipse. Thank you so much for subscribing, Eclipse. Thank you. All right, then we have is Garrett. Welcome back, Garrett. Thank you so much for subscribing, Garrett. Here you go. Okay, then we have is Laiba. Welcome in, Laiba. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, everybody. Welcome to my live, everybody. Next we've got is Aviana. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aviana. This is for you. All right, who's next, guys? Welcome in. RJ, welcome back, RJ. Thank you so much for subscribing, RJ. All right, who's next, guys? Then we've got is, who is that? Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Let's go. Then we have is, who is that? Handa, welcome in, Handa. Thank you so much for subscribing, Handa. All right, then we have is Caitlin. Welcome in, Caitlin. Thank you so much for subscribing, Caitlin. This is for you. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Once you subscribe, drop your names, guys. Just like Kopi. Welcome in, Kopi. Thank you so much, Kopi. Here you go. All right, who's next, guys? Hazel. Welcome in, Hazel. Thank you so much for subscribing, Hazel. This one's for you, Hazel. Next we've got is Caddy. Welcome back, Caddy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Caddy. Let's go, everybody. Get your sound names now, guys. Then we've got is Mila. Welcome in, Mila. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mila. Here you go, Mila. Then we have is, who is that? Camille. Welcome in, Camille. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Nova is next. Welcome in, Nova. Thank you so much for subscribing. This is for you. Everybody, let's go, guys. Jacob is here, guys. Let's go for Jacob. Thank you so much, Jacob, for the subscribe. Who's next, guys? Then we've got is Shine. Thank you, Shine. You always shine. Thank you. Welcome in. Everybody get your names done, guys. Then we've got Valeria. Let's go for Valeria. Thank you so much for subscribing, Valeria. Let's go. All right, then we have is Harley. Thank you, Harley. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that double tap too, everybody. Double tap on this board twice. Everybody double tap on this board twice. Then we've got Brianna. Thank you so much, Brianna. Thank you. Here you go. Everybody, drop your names, guys. Let's go, Johnny. Welcome in, Junie. Thank you, Junie. Here you go. All right. Then we have is Anna, welcome in, Anna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Anna. This one's for you. Let's go, guys. Everybody subscribe and get your names done. Rishaya, thank you, Rishaya. Thank you so much. Hey, you go, Rishaya. Everybody welcome in. Guess, yeah, everybody subscribe and get your names done, guys. Then we've got is Ymer, welcome in Ymer. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, guys. Everybody tap and share, guys. Asley, thank you, Asley, for the sub. Here you go, Asley. Welcome to my live. Next we've got is Mikaira. Welcome in, Mikaira. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Mikaira. Welcome. All right, then we have is Lucia. Welcome in, Lucia. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lucia. Everybody subscribe and drop your name in the comments, guys. Darsh, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing, Darsh. Here you go, Darsh. All right, who is next, everybody? Then we've got Evelyn. Welcome in, Evelyn. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Evelyn. All right, then we have is, who's that? Amher. Welcome in, Amher. Thank you so much, Amher. Here you go, Amher. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Then we have is Adam. Welcome in. Thank you so much for those kind words. Here you go, Adam. All right, then we have is Aparna. Welcome in, Aparna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aparna. All right, then we have is Ashton. Welcome in, Ashton. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Ashton. Here you go. All right, then we have is Juju. Thank you for subscribing, Juju. Here you go, Juju. Welcome to my live, Juju. Then we've got Justin. Thank you, Justin, for the subscribe. Here you go, Justin. Everybody tap on the board twice. Tap on this board on your screen twice, guys. Then we've got Jaden. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Jaden. Here you go. Let's go, everybody. All right, then we have is Ireland. Welcome in, Ireland. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we have is Payton. Welcome in, Payton. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Payton. All right, then we have is Alice. Welcome in, Alice. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alice. Here you go. Next we've got is Arish. Welcome in, Arish. Thank you so much for subscribing, Arish. Here you go. Everybody drop your names. Timmy. Welcome in, Timmy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Timmy. All right, then we have is Addison. Thank you so much, Addison. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Next we've got is, who is that? Isla. Welcome in, Isla. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we have is Stella. Welcome in, Stella. There you go. All right, then we've got Kylie. Welcome in, Kylie. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kylie. Everybody tap on your tab is Trinity. Welcome in, Trinity. Thank you so much for subscribing, Trinity. All right, then we have is Hunter. Welcome in, Hunter. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Hunter. Everybody subscribe and drop your names. Guys, let's go. Then we've got is Kylie. Welcome in, Kylie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Kylie. Here you go. All right, who is next, everybody? Subscribe and drop your names in the comments. Let's go. Then we've got is Ali. Welcome in, Ali. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, who is next, guys? Welcome in, everybody. Drop your names in the comments. Everybody drop your names in the comments. Let's go, guys. Who is next, guys? Nayeli. Welcome in, Nayeli. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Nayeli. All right, then we have is Miku. Welcome back, Miku. Thank you so much for joining back. Here you go, Miku. All right, who is next, guys? We've got Brian. Thank you so much, Brian, for the subscribe. Here you go. Who's next, everybody? Let's go. Then we've got is Zelda. Welcome in, Zelda. Thank you so much, Zelda. Thank you. All right, everybody, drop your name in the comment, guys. Then we've got Shania. Welcome in, Shania. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Everybody tap on this board twice. Everybody tap on the board on your screen twice. All right, then we have is Baxter. Welcome in. All right, is that a name? All right, let's go. Next we've got is Baba. Welcome in, Baba. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Ellie. Welcome in, Ellie. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Here you go, Ellie. Everybody, tap on the screen, guys, on this board. Then we've got is, next we have is, who is that? Ibarra. Welcome in, Ibarra. Thank you so much. So thank you, Miku. Ellen, let's go, Ellen. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ellen. Here you go. Next we've got is Mia Bella. Welcome in, Mia Bella. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Mia Bella. All right, then we have is Lobna. Welcome in, Lobna. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Go, Lobna. Everybody drop your names. Next we've got is Maria. Thank you for the subscribe, Maria. Everybody, who's the next subscriber? Let's go, guys. Then we have is Ayana. Welcome in, Ayana. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ayana. This one is for you. All right. Then we have is Alicia. Welcome in, Alicia. Thank you so much, Alicia. All right. Then we have is, we've got Donna. Welcome in, Donna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Donna. All right. Then we have Estella. Let's go, guys. All right. Everybody bring on names, guys. Let's go fast. All right. Then we've got is Kelly's. Thank you, Callies. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Callies. Let's go. Everybody tap on this board twice on your screens, guys. Ruby is here, guys. Welcome in, Ruby. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ruby. Next, we've got Lauren. Welcome, Lauren. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lauren. This is for you. And then we have is Piper. Welcome back, Piper. Thank you so much. Everybody tap on the screens on this board twice, guys. Then we have is Juwan. Welcome back, Juwan. Thank you so much for joining and subscribing. Thank you. Then we've got is Zorli. Thank you so much, Zorli. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome to my live. Next we've got is Favor. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you so much. Welcome to my live. Everybody, let's go. Next we've got is Marit. Thank you so much, Marek. Here you go. Thank you for the subscribe. Who's the next subscriber, guys? Let's go. Then we've got Farzana. Thank you, Farzana. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Farzana. Next we've got is Ayana. Welcome in, Ayana. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Ayana. Everybody subscribe and get your names done, guys. Cooper. Welcome back, Keeper. Thank you so much for being back to my live. All right. Then we have is Aiden. Welcome in, Aiden. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aiden. Next we've got is Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Daisy. Who's the next subscriber, guys? Next we've got is, who is that? Welcome in, Bree. Welcome in. Here you go, Bree. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Next we've got is Elijah. Welcome in, Elijah. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we have is Pierina. Welcome in, Pierina. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Pierina. All right. Who is next to you all? Everybody, let's go. Lily. Welcome in, Lily. Thank you so much. Everybody, keep dropping your names, guys. Keep dropping your names so I can see it. Kensley. Welcome in, Kensley. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kensley. Here you go. All right, next subscriber. Then we've got is Yunshai. Welcome in, Yunshai. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right. Next we have is Savannah. Welcome in, Savannah. Thank you so much for subscribing, Savannah. All right. Who is the next subscriber, guys? Then we've got is, who is that? Jude. Welcome in, Jude. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Jude. Here you go. All right. Then we have is Weenie. Welcome in, Weenie. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Weenie. Next we've got is Abigail. Welcome in, Abigail. Thank you so much. Everybody, hit the screen twice, guys, on this board. Tap the screen twice. Next we've got is Lena. Thank you so much, Lena. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe, Lena. Everybody, let's go. Then we've got Erica. Thank you, Erica, for the subscribe. Everybody subscribe and get your names on, guys. Let's go. All right, then we've got Sanam. Welcome in, Sanam. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sanam. Here you go, Sanam. Next, who is next, guys? Sophia, welcome in. Everybody, let's go. Tap on this screen twice, guys. On this board twice. All right, then we've got is Riava. Welcome in, Riava. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we have is the next subscriber to be Lara. Thank you, Lara. Thank you so much. Everybody, let's go, guys. And then we have is Mia. Thank you so much, Mia. Everybody, let's go. Tap the screens, guys. Tap this board twice. Then we have is Kara. Welcome in, Kara. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kara. Here you go. Who is next, guys? Then we've got Afreen. Welcome in, Afrin. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Afrin. All right, then we have is Afsana. Welcome in, Afsana. Thank you so much for subscribing, Afsana. All right, then we have is Tessa. Welcome to my live, Tessa. Thank you for being my subscriber. Next subscriber, guys. Come on, Caitlin. Welcome in, Caitlin. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, tap the screens, guys. Tap this board, everybody. Then we've got is Juju. Welcome back, Juju. Here you go, Juju. Let's go, everybody. Thank you so much. Next we've got is Emma. Welcome in, Emma. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Emma. Let's go, guys. Then we have is Emilia. Welcome in, Emilia. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Emilia. This is for you. All right, then we've got is LM. Thank you, LM, for the subscribe. Thank you. Everybody, next subscriber, please. Let's go. And then we've got is Manon. Thank you so much for subscribing, Manon. Here you go. All right, Billy. Welcome in, Billy. Here you go, Billy. Thank you for subscribing and liking, Billy. Thank you. Next, we've got Rebecca. Welcome in, Rebecca. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Rebecca. Everybody tap the board. Everybody tap this board, guys. Then we've got is Kyra again. Thank you, Kyra. Here you go, Kyra. Let's go, guys. Okay, then we've got is Kai. Welcome in, Kai. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kai. Here you go. Next we've got is next subscriber, Shams. Welcome in, Shams. Thank you so much for subscribing, Shams. All right, then we've got is Melissa. Welcome in, Melissa. Thank you so much for subscribing, Melissa. Here you go. All right, then we've got Lincoln. Welcome back, Lincoln. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody, tap the board twice. Tap the screen. Let's go. Then we've got is Sophie. Welcome in, Sophie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Sophie. Then we've got is Denisa. Welcome in, Denisa. Thank you so much for subscribing, Denisa. Everybody, double tap on the screen, guys. Let's go. Then we've got is Bella. Thank you so much, Bella, for the subscribe. Here you go, Bella. Next we've got is Brayden. Welcome in, Brayden. Thank you so much for subscribing, Brayden. Here you go. All right, then we have is Lily. Welcome in, Lily. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lily. Let's go, guys. Everybody drop your names in the comments. Next we've got is, who is that? Junlei. Welcome in, Junlei. Thank you so much for subscribing, Junlei. Here you go. Next we've got Rayhana. Thank you so much, Rayhana. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Rayhana. All right, then we have is, we've got is the next subscriber is Eva. Welcome in, Eva. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Next subscriber, guys, Dania. Welcome in, Dania. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Let's go, guys. All right, then we've got Chloe Wong. Welcome in, Chloe Wong. That's a pretty different name, Chloe Wong. Here you go. All right, then who do we have, guys? Welcome to my live, guys. Then we have is Jasmine. Thank you so much. Everybody, keep writing your name in the comments, guys. All right, then we've got is, who is that? Trishika. Welcome in. That's a pretty different name. Here you go. What is the name? Okay, here you go, Trishika. This is the name. All right, then we've got is Saluni. Welcome in, Saluni. Thank you so much. Everybody tap on the board. Tap on this board twice, guys, on your screens. Tap on this board. Then we've got is London. Welcome in London. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody subscribe. Let's go. Next we've got is Paloma. Thank you, Paloma. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Paloma. Have an amazing day. Next we've got is Elijah. Let's go for Elijah. Thank you so much for subscribing, Elijah. Here you go. All right, then we've got is Kang Yang. Welcome in, Kang Yang. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Kang Yang. All right. Who is next, guys? Tessa is next, guys. Welcome in, Tessa. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Tessa. All right. Then we've got is Gina. Welcome in, Gina. Thank you so much for subscribing, Gina. Let's go, guys. All right. Then we have is Rosie. Welcome in, Rosie. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, let's get to 80 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Then we've got Kayla. Thank you. All right, Kayla. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, Alia. Welcome in, Alia. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, hit that double tap, guys, and let's get to 80 likes, guys. Janani. Welcome in, Janani. Thank you so much for subscribing, Janani. Here you go. Everybody, let's go, guys. Then we've got Chucky. Welcome in, Chucky. That's pretty scary, Chucky. Here you go. Okay, then we've got is Yasina. Thank you so much, Yasina. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, let's get to 80 likes, guys. Everybody double tap on the screens, guys. Let's go, guys. Then we've got is Arsalan. Welcome in, Arsalan. Here you go. Welcome to my live. Next, we've got Layla. Thank you so much, Layla, for the subscribe. Let's go, guys. Then we have is BB. Welcome in, BB. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, tap on this board twice. Next, we've got is... Who is that? Welcome in, Lena. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lena. Then we have is Maya. Thank you so much, Maya. Everybody welcome in. Tap the screens. Let's go, guys. All right. Then we have is, who's that? Cassie. Let's go for Cassie. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Keep dropping them. Let's go. Then we've got is Madden. Welcome in, Maiden. Is it Maiden? All right. Then we've got is Jenny. Welcome in, Jenny. Thank you so much, Jenny, with pink hearts, guys. Let's go for Jenny with pink hearts. Okay. Next we've got is Medina. Welcome in, Medina. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we've got Ali. Welcome in, Ali. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ali. Let's go, guys. Next we've got is Julia. Welcome in, Julia, with the golden emoji. Here you go, Julia. All right, next we've got is Neha, guys. Neha's in the chat. Welcome in, Neha. Here you go, Neha. All right, then we've got is Aziza. Welcome in, Aziza. Here you go, Aziza. All right, then we've got is Riyadh. Welcome in, Riyadh. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, hit the board, guys, twice. Everybody, hit the screen twice, everybody. Let's go. Jesse. Welcome in, Jesse. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jesse. Here you go. Next we've got is Blackpink. All right, I guess that's something else, but I would go for it. Here you go, Blackpink. This one is for you. All right, who is next, you all? Then we've got is Lizzie. Welcome in, Lizzie. Welcome to my live. Everybody hit the board twice. Click on this board twice. All right, then we've got is Neha. Welcome in, Neha. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next subscriber, please. Then we've got is, who is that? Nettie. Welcome in, Nettie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Nettie. All right, then we have is, I love you too, Kenneth. Thank you. Then we've got Brooklyn. Welcome in, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody hit that subscribe button and drop your name tags in the comments. Let's go. Then we've got is Muslima. Welcome in, Muslima. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody tap the screens, guys. Let's go, guys. Welcome to my live, guys. Next, we've got Amber. Welcome in, Amber. Thank you so much for subscribing, Amber. Let's go, everybody. Subscribe and drop your names. Fletcher. Welcome in, Fletcher. Here you go, everybody. Drop your names. Hit the screen twice on the board, guys. Then we've got is Shaxlow. Welcome in, Shaxlow. Here you go, Shaxlow. All right. Then we have is, Who is next? Ash is next, guys. Welcome in, Ash. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next subscriber, please. Then we've got is Olivia. Thank you so much, Olivia. Here you go, Olivia. Everybody, tap your screens now, guys. Then we've got Elizabeth. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Welcome to my live. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is Lily. Welcome in, Lily. Thank you so much, Lily. Welcome to my live, Lily. All right, then we've got Lani. Welcome in, Lani. Thank you so much. Everybody, let's get to 90 likes, guys. Then we've got is Marjona. Welcome in, Marjona. All right, then we've got is... Who is that? Welcome in, Murphy. Welcome in, Murphy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Murphy. Here you go. All right, then we have is... Rose, welcome in, Rose. Then we've got is Cassandra. Let's go, everybody. Rose. Then we've got Cassandra. Then we've got is Adeline. Here you go, Cassandra. All right, then we've got is Adeline. Thank you so much, Adeline. Welcome to my live. Everybody, 90 likes, guys. Drop in your names, guys, and double tap on the board. Everybody double tap on this board, guys. Kenzie is here, guys. Welcome in, Kenzie. Thank you so much. All right, then we have is Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's go, Ashley. All right, then we have is Avery. Thank you so much, Avery, for the sub. Here you go, Avery. Let's go, guys. Welcome to my live, guys. Then we've got is Papa. Welcome in, Papa. Everybody hit the screen, guys. Double tap on this board twice. Next we've got is Darcy. Welcome in, Darcy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Darcy. Next subscriber, Kendall. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Kendall. Everybody hit the screen, subscribe and drop your names. Then we've got is Abby. Welcome in, Abby. Happy birthday to you, Abby. All right, then we've got is... Who is that? Gina. Welcome in, Gina. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, let's get to 100 likes. Tap your screens now, guys. Then we've got is Evelyn. Welcome in, Evelyn. Let's go, guys. Welcome to my live. Subscribe and drop your names. Then we've got is Zira. Welcome in, Zira. Thank you so much for subscribing, Zira. Next we've got is Cutie. Okay, is that a name, Cutie? Here you go, Cutie. Let's go. All right, then we've got is Riley. Welcome in, Riley. Thank you, Riley. Then we've got is Paris. Welcome in, Paris. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Paris. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Get your names done, guys. Drop your names, guys. Let's go. Then we've got Keeper again. Here you go, Keeper again. Welcome to my live. All right, then we've got Brooklyn. Welcome in, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Brooklyn. All right, everybody, let's go. Then we've got is Rose. Welcome in, Rose. Here you go, Rose. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rose. Then we've got is Fletcher. Welcome in, Fletcher. Here you go, Fletcher. Okay, guys, then we've got Jose. Thank you, Jose. Everybody subscribe for a name. Let's go. Jose. Then we've got Mehmet. Welcome in, Mehmet. Thank you so much, Mehmet. Here you go. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is Zach. Welcome in, Zach. Then we've got is Payton. Welcome in, Payton. Let's go, guys. Welcome to my live, guys. All right. Let's go, guys. Everybody drop your names in the comments. Let's go. Then we have is Millie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Millie. Here you go, Millie. All right. Then we've got is Suhan. Welcome in, Suhan. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Next subscriber, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny, for subscribing. All right. Then we have is... Next, we've got Grayson. Thank you for subscribing, Grayson. Thank you. Here you go, Grayson. Everybody subscribe and get your names done, guys. Katsia. Welcome in, Katsia. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Don't cry, please. Here you go. Next, we've got is Azra. Welcome in, Azra. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Azra. Next, we've got is Rihanna. Welcome in, Rihanna. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we have is Lyric. Welcome in, Lyric. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Lyric. Everybody, let's go. Then we've got Leland. Welcome in, Leland. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, tap on the screens on this board twice. Then we've got Salim. Thank you so much, Salim, for the subscribe. Here you go, Salim. All right, then we've got Trylin. Thank you so much, Trylin. Thank you so much. Here you go, Trylin. All right, then we have is Ilona. Welcome in, Ilona. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ilona. All right, then we have is Ariana. Welcome in, Ariana. Thank you so much. Okay, then we have is Alexander. Welcome in, Alexander. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, then we have is Jazzy. Welcome to my live, Jazzy. Thank you so much. Let's go, guys. Everybody keep dropping your names, guys. Next we've got is Arya. Thank you. Then we have is Rumi. All right, Arya and Rumi, welcome in. Let's go for Rumi now. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is, who is that? Mariam. Welcome in, Mariam. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mariam. All right, then we have is Ira. Welcome in, Ira. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ira. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Let's go, Luna. Welcome in, Luna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Luna. All right, then we've got Simone. Welcome in, Simone. Here you go, Simone. Thank you. Everybody, Zimena's here. Thank you so much, Zimena, for the subscribe. Here you go. Everybody, let's go, guys. Drop your names. Then we've got is Elone. Welcome in, Elone. Okay. Who is next, guys? Everybody, welcome in. Drop your names, guys. Let's go. Then we've got Evie. Thank you so much for subscribing, Evie. Thank you. Next we've got is Kingston. Thank you, Kingston. Here you go. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody, let's go. Then we've got is Zian. Welcome in, Zian. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we've got is Rebecca. Welcome in, Rebecca. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we've got is Sophia. Welcome in, Sophia. All right, who is next, guys? Thank you so much for subscribing, you all. Let's go. Then we've got is Daliza. Welcome in, Daliza. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, then we've got Amy. Welcome in, Amy. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, now I would be taking a break and I'll be back in half an hour, guys. Take care of yourself and do join me in the next lives. Take care. Bye-bye.